Long ago, before maps had borders and men forgot the voices of the wind, there was a forest older than memory. The whispering canopy. This forest stretched so wide and deep, even the sun tiptoed through its leaves. In its center was a sacred grove, hidden from the greedy eyes of men. And at the heart of this grove lived Ashtara, the tree. She was not always root and bark. Once, she was flesh, a healer named Ashana, daughter of Nubia, dark as rich soil, wise as the river's bend. She lived in a village that sang to the stars and planted seeds with prayers. Ashana's touch could draw sickness from the body like water from a stone, and her words could calm a storming heart. But peace does not feed the hunger of empires. One year, men came in ships with fire sticks and steel. They were not content with gold, nor palm oil, nor the wisdom of the land. They wanted all. They came like locusts, leaving smoke and silence in their wake. Ashana ran with the few who survived, her feet torn by roots. They reached the edge of the whispering canopy. The elders had always warned, do not go into the deep forest. It chooses whom it keeps. But with no place else to turn, Ashana knelt beneath the oldest tree and whispered, if there is spirit here, take me. I will give myself to the green. The forest listened. Roots slid like serpents from the earth, wrapped her ankles and pulled her gently downward. Her skin grew rough, her breath slowed, her body stiffened. The forest took her soul and renamed her Ashtara. Her back grew strong like mahogany, her arms long as vines. Flowers of memory blossomed in her hair, pink petals that held the laughter and sorrow of those lost to time. Her legs spread and merged with the ground, roots digging into memory, her heartbeat echoing in every trunk and tendril of the whispering canopy. From then on, travelers spoke of a tree shaped like a woman, her face carved by time, but unmistakably human. Lips curled in a secret smile, eyes like sap catching sunlight. They said she moved when no one watched, that her branches swayed to music no ear could hear, that if you stood quietly near her trunk, you could feel her thoughts, ancient and slow like the drip of honey. People began to leave offerings, bits of bread, carved dolls, locks of hair, and those who meant no harm were blessed. Lost hunters found paths again. Barren women bore children after sleeping beneath her boughs. Dreamers saw visions of things they had forgotten or hadn't yet lived. But those who entered the forest with blade or greed, they never left. Their cries were swallowed by the moss. Their bones turned to salt beneath the soil. Their names were forgotten, but their screams still echo through the trees uncertain. To this day, when the moon is high and the air is thick with dew, elders tell children, mind the forest and respect her breath. For Ashtara watches. She is root and bloom, wrath and mercy. She was once a woman, now she is the woods. And the woods forget nothing. And so her legend lives, not on paper, but in whisper and wind, in blossom and bark, in every seed that remembers her name. Now, she stands in the grove, half tree, half woman, with skin like twisted wood and flowers that bloom from her hair, beautiful, terrible, still. And she calls to men, not just any men, the broken ones, the lost ones, the kind who walk with ghosts in their chest and silence in their mouths. One of them was a drifter, no name, no family, just sorrow in his bones. One night, he hears a voice in his sleep, soft, sweet, full of promise. When he wakes, he follows the sound into the woods. He walks for days. The trees get thicker, the light disappears, but he keeps going, drawn by the scent of flowers and the whisper of her name. And then, he sees her. She appeared in shafts of moonlight, her form shifting between woman and tree, her voice in the rustle of leaves. She pressed her wooden fingers to his chest and said, "You are hollow. Let me fill you with root and stillness. Let the pain stop." He stayed. At first she was gentle. He lay at her feet. He drank dew from her palms. He slept beneath her flowering crown and dreamed of nothing. And it was bliss. But the forest does not give without price. Each night, his feet grew heavier, his skin cracked and bled sap, his mouth filled with soil. He begged her for help. And Ashtara only whispered, You said you wanted peace. Peace is stillness. Stillness is root. He tried to run. His legs wouldn't obey. The ground swallowed him to the knees. Roots twisted up his spine, splitting bone from inside. His screams echoed once, just once, then were muffled by moss. Now he stands beside her, a tree, crooked and knotted, his bark forever split where his mouth used to be. On nights when the wind is sharp and cruel, villagers say they hear a groan rise from the woods, a voice trapped in timber, still begging to die. But Ashtara, she is patient. Her flowers still bloom, her song still slips into dreams, and her roots are always hungry. So if you hear a whisper beneath your window, sweet and low like honey on wood, close your shutters, cover your ears, and whatever you do, don't follow the pink blossoms. Written and created by Ken's Black Folk Tales. I really hope you enjoyed it. Yes, I am a new channel. I am so excited. There is so much more to come. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, please. If you really enjoyed my storytelling, this channel is dedicated to purely Black folklore. My artwork is the inspiration for all of the future stories and folklore. You all have a blessed day.